Hi everyone, this is Blanca. I have a geranium back here that's blooming. It's pretty red. But what I want to show you is here's the plant that I had talked about. It's called Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. Look at all these pretty blooms. It's here on my north side of the property. And look at the various colors. I guess that's why it's called Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. She's got white, purple, lavender, a pretty dark one here, dark purple. Very pretty plant, but you know what? Every time I come over here, there is a smell that I do not like, and I'm thinking, what is that smell? Ooh, I don't like it. No, it's not like a dead bug or animal. It's just, I'll tell you what it smells like to me. Like if someone was driving really fast and they had to brake because maybe the car in front of them braked and they weren't aware and they slammed on their brakes, and then you get this rubber smell of burning rubber. That's what it smells like.
Damn, son.
Who put the brakes on?
But I'm not talking from experience. That didn't happen to me. Oh wow. Anyways, look up here. I don't remember the name of this orchid. It's huge. It's hanging under the mango tree. Let's see if I can capture her. I counted like 10 spikes so far. Oh, I think the backlighting, I'm not going to be able to capture her. But one of them is already starting to bloom. I don't know if it's probably coming out too dark. It is huge. Yeah, 10 spikes. And you know, this is one orchid. It's some type of Oncidium, and it sits there all the time. Whether it gets cold, hot, rain, whatever, windy, it's so big and it's so heavy. I can't bring her down. I don't know what to do with her. She ate the tag too. And right here under the mango tree, I have some buds developing here. And I can't remember her name, but if I get to her tag, I'll go ahead and type it up on the screen. And let's see what else I have over here. I got some buds back there from a dendrobium. And what I really want to share with you is I'm going to have to bring her out because way back there, do you see back there what's in bloom? The very large Phaius tankervilleae. That's my nun's orchid, N-U-N, nun. She's back there kind of in the dark, kind of like in a little hidden monastery. So I'm going to see if my husband will bring her out and I can bring her out to the sunshine so she can rejoice out here. And this is the time of year that these epidendriums grow here in Florida. They grow all over. Well, not all over. If you plant them in the ground, they'll grow. And they are pretty. They're the orange ones with yellow. I don't have mine in the ground. I have them in a pot there, and they're going crazy all over the place. And you can see where there's little blooms all over, even up towards the fence. Oh, and good news. I have this orchid. Originally, it came in this old, it wasn't old and beat up basket, but it was a Renanthera I bought like 6 or 7 years ago in bloom, and it was so pretty. After that, it never bloomed again. Look at these horrible roots. It looks like a haunted forest with those roots dangling there. But you know what? She's grown out of that pot, and she's grown down here, and she's grown up on the fence. And finally, look at this. Let me show you. Do you see that? A bloom spike after 6 or 7 years. And there is another one up there. See it? And she has grown so much, her roots grow more than the plant. There's another plant growing up there. That one does not have a bloom spike on it. But let me show you where her roots have gone. I just had it hanging in there in that basket, which deteriorated, and her roots have gone into the arbor. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture this, but do you see her roots down there or up there? They grow and grow and grow and grow, and they come across the base of that beam. And do you see how they're growing along that beam, that wood beam? Yeah, she's really putting out a lot of roots, but no flowers until now. Oh, and let me show you. I do have another from the same epidendrum here, this orange, they call them reed orchids. I also have them growing over here on the fence. I'll show you. I'm trying to walk slowly so I don't get dizzy when I watch the video. You see right there on the fence? I have them growing there too. So, very pretty. Brings a lot of color. From inside the house I can see those pretty orange colors, and it's just beautiful. And back here in the pergola I did find something new blooming. Amazing. Those are still in bloom and they're so pretty. And these are still in bloom too. I really love the inside of that orchid. Very pretty. And, well, for someone who's not seen my video before, that one is called, let's see if I can read it. Let's see, it is called Elsie Twilight Song Woodlands. Still blooming, that little orange cattleya. But what's new here that is blooming now, the yellow nobiles back there are still in bloom. Beautiful blooms. And what's blooming now down here in the pergola is this one here. And this is her time to bloom. I see a lot of people on Facebook show pictures of her blooming. And I think Eduardo had some beautiful pictures on Todd's video, and his was a gorgeous plant. Not as her tag. I can't get it out, but let's see. It's a BLC Lily Marie. Lily Marie is what it says. Well, here's another one of my hot pink geraniums. This one's really pretty. I love the color. I kind of need to get in there and clean her up a little bit because I see some blooms that are gone. And I have her hanging out here in my arbor. She gets a lot of the bright morning sun. Here is my Dendrobium aggregatum, or Lindii. I think it's the same thing. And she did not do too good. I water her daily, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the change coming to my place from the nursery, but she lost a lot of buds, and she lost the other blooms that opened didn't last very long. They quickly fell off. Plus I also saw a few bees pollinating her already. She was rather expensive, so I'm a little disappointed that she didn't bloom too good, but hopefully next year she'll do better. Well, this is one thing that scares me. When I see these lizards up on the screen, climbing the screen like that, it scares me because it usually indicates there's a snake around, and I'm terrified of snakes. Okay, well here she is. The nun's orchid. Look at that. She is almost as tall as I am. Maybe even taller. Pretty colors of copper, wine colors, white, and oh, let's see here. She smells really good, really, really good. And I would say she smells divine. And Nun's Orchid. And this is a little cap here over her. Pretty how she is white when you look down at her. See that? And then when you come and you look at her in this direction, then you see the coppery cinnamon colors and the burgundy colors. Very pretty. I like her a lot. Well, I've come to an end to my video. This beautiful orange. It looks very orangey, but it's more pinky orange than what the camera is showing now. And BLC tangerine horses. And I did discover this morning that it has a really pretty fragrance. It's sort of citrusy smell, but very light, not very strong. Well, anyways, I just want to tell everyone, be careful, be safe. These are very scary times out there. I'm really scared. I know I'm not the only one. A lot of people are scared too. Oh, this orchid here that I'm looking at, it doesn't have any blooms on it, but this is the one that I bid on at the orchid auction. There's her tag. And I got this one. It's really a creation from Bill Nunes. It's one of his own orchids. And up here I see in that leaf there, do you see that sheath? It's got a little bud in there, or a spike starting to grow in there. This is that really pretty bright orange, bright red, really pretty bright red blooming one. And I've noticed, Bill told me that this orchid is a fast grower and that it'll become a specimen at any time. So when I repot her, he told me to pot her up in a big basket. And I'll show you what he's talking about. Look, it is still growing. It is actually trying to bloom, and you see new growth there. Do you see that right there in about middle of the screen? It's got a new lead there, and it's got one on each side of that pseudobulb. And then there's another one there. And then directly behind that one, it's hard to see, there is also a new lead directly behind that one. So it's a fast-growing orchid. We are just staying home, trying not to go out unless it's necessary. And I know we have to go out for groceries and things like that. So, and I know a lot of you people do the same thing. A lot of you have to go out. And also some of you are still going to work. And just be careful out there. Be safe as much as possible. I hope and pray that this virus goes out just as fast as it came in. So prayers for everyone. Be careful. Stay safe. Bye.